So we can lay down, you can lay down on your spine. And if you like, you can bring the soles of the feet together. Let your knees full wide in butterfly. If not, feel free to stay in Shavasana. Maybe taking one hand to your belly, one hand to your chest. And notice how you've come to your mat today. How do you feel physically, emotionally, mentally? And from here, allow yourself to set an intention for your practice today. Something that will help you make decisions in how you move. And then when you are ready, let's bring the knees back together again. Take them both into your chest, ankles in line with your knees at 90 degrees, and bring your arms out to the sides, or if you have space. From here, let both of your knees fall over to your left side, keeping your legs together and moving slowly. Breathing in to get tall. And breathe out to rinse a little bit deeper. Pressing your right knee over that left knee. And keep your right shoulder rooted down on the floor. From here, we keep both legs glued together so the legs stay touching. Use your left hand, press into the floor to lift both legs at the same time using your core. From there, let your knees fall over to the right side. Slowly. And keep pressing your left knee over to the right. Left shoulder blade squeezes back behind the spine. Inhale, you lift through your vertebra, creating space in your spine. And exhale to rinse a little bit deeper. Keeping, again, your legs together, bringing them all the way back up to center. And then bringing your feet all the way up towards the sky. Keeping your feet pointing upwards, but then pull your toes down. So feet pointed, toes flexed. Hands come up, fingers towards the sky. And then we breathe in to lift just your head and your shoulders off of your mat, upper ribs in. From there, get as high as you can. And we make mini pulses up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We hold up as high as you can. Bring your hands next to your hips. Flex your feet and drop your left leg down. not all the way down to the floor. Bring it as far down as you can without lifting your lower back. So your lower back presses into the mat. And if you feel it lifting off, you're bringing that left foot too low. We bring the left foot all the way back up. Right foot comes down. And we breathe. Lift your torso up. Both feet up. Bend your knees, hands behind the knees. We rock and roll all the way back and forward, creating some momentum, little massage for your spine. And then when you are ready, cross your ankles, plant your hands, and we step back, downward facing dog. Bending one knee, straightening the other. Keep press up and out of your hands. Aim to straighten your spine as you do this also. And breathing in to bring both of your heels high. Exhale to bend your knees, press your chest back towards your legs. Opening up through your shoulders. And then exhale, we round and curl forward, high plank. Wrap those elbows back, hips same height as shoulders. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog, getting straight to it. Breathing in to bring your right leg all the way up towards the sky. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Breathe in to bring your right knee up a little bit higher. And breathe out to come forward, right knee to nose. Squeeze it in. Get your right foot as high as you can off of the floor, creating space between you and the mat. All the way up and back, three-legged dog. Right knee to your left elbow. We cross it under. And all the way back. Right knee to your right elbow. And back. Right knee, right armpit. Squeeze it in. And back. Right foot steps forward and through. In between the hands, we rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale to open, warrior two. Inhale, we reach. And exhale, reverse. Simple. Send your right knee forward and out to your right. Inhale, we rise. Both hands frame your right foot. We step back, high plank to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe in to look in between your hands. Exhale, bend your knees, step walk or jump your feet forward and through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, head and hands stay heavy, slowly rise. All the way up to stand. Once you get there, shoulders move up, back, and down for Tadasana. Inhale from here. We reach up and look up. Press your hips forward, your hands back. Exhale to fold. Inhale to halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Hands come down to the floor, and we step back. High plank to low plank, modify if needed. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in to bring your left leg up towards the sky. Bend your knee, open up the hip. And breathe in again to lift that left knee up a little bit higher. And then exhale, bring your left knee in, knee to nose. We hold. Shoulders over wrists. Or if you want to make it a little bit more intense, you slide those shoulders further. Fingertips grip the mat. Exhale, press back. Three-legged dog. Lengthen up. Left knee, right elbow. Squeeze it under. And up. Left knee, left elbow. Squeeze it in. And up. Left knee, left armpit. We hold. And up. Left foot steps forward and through. In between the hands, we rise. Setting yourself up strong, making sure your feet stand on train tracks. Exhale to open. Warrior two. Inhale to reach. And exhale, reverse. Send your left knee forward, your left hand back. Inhale to rise. Frame your foot. And we step back, high plank to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in to look in between your hands. Exhale, bend your knees, step, walk, or jump your feet forward and through. Inhale, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana, straighten your spine. Exhale to fold. Grabbing opposite elbows to hang. Or maybe hands behind your back, letting your fist fall behind the head to get into those shoulders. If you have open shoulders, make sure your palms stay stuck together and don't open them like this. Keep them together like best friends. And then from here, slowly release those hands. Bend your knees, head and hands stay heavy, and we roll all the way up. Once you're there, shoulders move up, back, and down. Tadasana. Inhale, we reach up and look up. And exhale, we fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Hands come down to the mat. We step back, high plank to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And breathing in again to bring your right leg all the way up towards the sky. Bend your knee, open up your hip. One big hip circle out to your right. Knee to the chest. Keep pressing your chest back and all the way up towards the sky. 2 more. Out, in, and up. Last one. Moving slowly. And bring your right toes all the way back up towards the sky. We bring the knee towards the nose. Keep your hips high. And as softly as you can, you step that right foot through. Inhale to rise, crescent lunge. Exhale to open. Breathing in to straighten your right leg, hands come up. We bend into the left knee, your right toes turn up high, Skandasana. Maybe hands to floor if you meet them there. Maybe you lift your left heel up a little bit. We breathe in to straighten your spine. We breathe out to press that left knee away. Taking a moment here, and with every breath, you repeat those same steps. We move in the same direction. We never fully land. We always keep making those micro adjustments, always arriving, making sure right knee is not locked. Baby bend. From here, we cross the right hand across the body. We open up, left hand opens up towards the sky. Press your right hip up as you open, but don't let your hip swing towards your left too much. Keep bending into that left knee. And then press your left shoulder back, open up, rinsing out through your spine. Your right hip up, the left hip down. And then pull your left hand all the way up to the sky to come up into a twist facing the back of your mat. Left hand back, right hand forward. Inhale to press your crown up. And exhale, left hand to right thigh. Right hand comes up and over. Keep bending again into that left knee, making sure to protect your lower back. And then slowly come all the way back. Both hands frame your foot and come down to the floor. Right knee lowers and we shift the weight back to flex, half splits. Inhale to pull your heart forward. Exhale, left heel presses down and towards you. And as always, I feel like you guys can dream in this posture in your sleep, but left knee slightly bends. You press your left heel down and towards you. Foot is flexed, toes pull towards you. And inhale. Every time you pull your heart forward, tailbone back. Find straightening the spine often really intensifies that stretch in my left hamstring. From here, if your right hand is not already fully down on your mat, you bring it fully down now. Just a couple of centimeters in front of the shoulder, does not have to be far. Bring your right foot outside of your mat towards the right. Left hand either to left knee or peace hand fingers to your left big toe, like flip-flops, and you pull your left foot or your left knee all the way up and open. Keep pressing up and out of that right shoulder. And keep pressing your hips forward. Make sure you're not arching through your spine too much. Keep pressing up and out of your right hand. And everything works together to support the whole. As we press up and out of the right hand, we might press our body backwards a little bit, which also intensifies that stretch throughout your hips, perhaps, depending on how flexible you already are aware. For me, it does. Slowly we release. Left toes point back, left hand comes up into our modified half moon. Bend your left knee, left hand to left foot. First, we come into our hip flexor stretch, bringing the pubic bone under and drawing that left knee back. Keep pressing up and out of that right hand and right shoulder. And then slowly step your left foot all the way back forward to where it came from. Right foot finds center. Inhale, we rise. Again, pull your pubic bone under, upper ribs in, stretching right side hip flexor. Don't bring your hands down though, they stay up this time. And then exhale, we open up to our modified warrior two. Right foot comes over to the left side of the mat. Bending into your left knee. Inhale to reach forwards. And exhale, right hand comes back down to the front of the mat. Left hand reaches up and over your head. You can keep your left foot down on your mat as long as you press your hips forward, stretching the left side torso in a lateral bend. You can play around with dipping your left collarbone down to the floor and opening it back up. And noticing where that sweet spot lies for you. Maybe you also slide your left foot a little bit further back. Maybe you take it to the left and you open a little bit further. And see, play around and notice where or how these modifications, how these adjustments affect the feeling of the posture. Often, the intensity of a stretch is in something very, very small. Okay. From here, left hand comes all the way back. We open as if we were in a wild thing. Left hand comes towards the back of the mat. And it comes all the way back down next to your right hand. Left toes float towards the back. Right toes find center. And if you need to move, you can always bring your left toes down temporarily and adjust. From here, we come forward and down into a sunbird bow. Fingers face outward slightly already. You maybe bring them in to bring them slightly tighter than shoulder width. Chin comes forward and down. Left toes up. Elbow squeeze in to lift you. Again, forward and down. Chin tap. And up. Last one, forward and down. Left toes reach up high. And we come back up. Left knee to nose, squeeze it in. And then press it all the way up and back, three-legged dog. From here, walk your hands in just a tiny step. And we make the same motion. Fingertips face outwards. We come all the way forward. Elbows move underneath the rib cage. Chin comes down to the floor. Left toes up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. See if you can press yourself up. Three-legged dog again without bringing that right knee down. From here, one more time. We come forward, chin taps. Maybe this time you hop your right foot up into that chin stand. You can bring your right knee down for that. If you feel more comfortable in moving into it from there, and you can hop up like that. Nice. Keep your toes reaching. If it's very heavy to come up, it might be that your stance is too wide. Sometimes our downward facing dog needs to be a little bit shorter. Nice, Melissa. Keep your back leg reaching up and high. If it comes down low, it's going to take you down eventually. So keep it reaching. All right, we press all the way back, downward facing dog. There will be another chance on the other side. We come forward, high plank to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Breathe in to bring your left leg up towards the sky. Bend your knee, open up your hip. We make a big hip circle towards our left. And follow with 2 more. And bringing the left toes all the way up to the sky from here. We come forward, keep your hips as high as possible, softly step your left foot in between your hands. From here, inhale, we rise. Or actually, no, we don't. Hands come back down to the mat. Right knee comes down to the floor. We shift back and flex half splits. Inhale, pull your heart forward. Exhale, press your left heel down and towards you. Staying here for a couple of moments. And no, oh my God, guys, I'm sorry. We do rise. We come to our crescent lunge. We come back forward. We had a bonus half splits, and that's all. Open up, warrior 2. Inhale from here, both hands come up. Bring your left toes up towards the sky, right knee bends, and we come all the way down to Skandasana. And this is where we hold and stay. Baby bend in your left knee. Straight spine, shoulders back, pull your heart up, stand tall and proud. Right knee presses into your right elbow, and right elbow presses into your right knee. And from here, left hand crosses over the body and we open. Right hand up, left hip up, and right shoulder blade back behind the spine. Open up. And we breathe, making sure that your feet are on train tracks rather than a wire, so that you can stably come all the way up. Right hand back, left hand forward. Inhale to press your crown up towards the sky, and exhale, right hand back, left hand upwards. Keep pulling your heart up and keep bending into that right knee. We might accidentally lengthen it as we lean back. Let's not do it. Breathing in from here, left hand comes all the way down to the floor. Right hand comes all the way down, left knee comes down, and we shift the weight back and flex. Half splits. Pull your heart forward, your right heel down and towards you. I was thinking when we were in that half splits before, like we've done this side already. There was something before this. So now we arrive. And it's the same principle as pulling your right hip back, your left hip forward when we're in that crescent lunge. From here, bring your left hand all the way down to the floor, a couple of centimeters in front of your shoulders, fingers spread and gripping the floor. Left knee moves outside of the mat. Right peace and fingers either to big toe or right hand to right knee. And we pull it all the way up. Keep pressing your hips forward. Keep pressing up and out of that left hand. And press toes into hand into toes, or hand into knee into hand. And slowly release. Right hand up, right toes back. Bend your right knee, right hand to right ankle. Tailbone under and draw your knee back. Making sure we never sink into our bottom shoulder. Always press down to rise up. Slowly step your right foot all the way back towards the front, or technically the back of the mat. The left foot comes all the way back over to the right side, and we rise up into our modified warrior two. Inhale from here to reach forwards, and exhale, left hand comes down back, or technically to the front of the mat. Right hand reaches up and over. Letting your right shoulder blade fall heavy behind you, lateral stretch. Keep your right foot down, or maybe you slide it back even further, a little bit backwards. Or even further to the back. Playing around again with leaning your torso back and forward, seeing how that changes the stretch. And dipping your right hand towards the top right corner of your mat. And then opening back up again. And from here, right hand comes back as if you were in Wild Thing. It comes all the way back to reach towards your right foot and all the way forwards to land next to your left hand. Left foot finds the front or the center of your mat. Right toes come up. From here, we come forward and down into our sunbird bows. Chin taps the floor. Elbow squeeze in to lift you. Forward and down for 2. And up. Keep reaching through your toes. Last one for 3. We hold for 3, 2, 1. Nice. Press all the way up into your 3 like a dog, lifting that left knee off of the floor and press back. From here, we come all the way down forward. Walk your hands a little bit closer towards you first. Fingertips face outwards so that you can move those elbows underneath the ribs. From there, right toes are reaching tall. You bring yourself forward as much as you can, elbows under, chin to the floor, and use a little bit of momentum. The aim is always in inversions, or almost always, to get your center of gravity, your hips, underneath or on top of your base. And our base in this inversion is our hands or our elbows. So that's why actually I want you to go forwards, because when you go down, your hips are too far back to come up. And I'm actually scared of going up here because there's not much space. But we'll do it out of love for you. So from here, elbows in, right toes reach back. We come forward, elbows really squeeze underneath the chest, left knee lifts, and you come up using a little bit of momentum, squeezing your feet together. And as you can see, as I hope you can see, my chin is all the way down here. It's nowhere near my hands. You come forward so that those hips can go over the elbows, and you might need a little help to get them there. And you'll probably really feel your weight transfer to your fingertips. Actually, fingertips really have to grip the mat. So we try again. And the reason I'm letting you do this from our downward facing dog is because normally we do this from the sunbird bow. It's good to practice these things in different ways. And when I first caught my chin stand, it was from this position, from the downward facing dog. Because our hips are already higher, it might be a little bit more easy to maintain them there. Melissa, you're almost there. Naida also. Just keep your, for Melissa, keep your feet a little bit closer. So take your down dog even shorter, like unnaturally short, just to keep your hips like almost already, yes, on top. And Naida, use a little bit more of momentum. Really get your back leg up and reach your upper legs long. Yes. And then reach your left leg up towards the sky. One more, shake it out maybe in between. Getting all previous attempts out of your body, moving your torso also, maybe your legs if you feel it there. And then we try again. All right, we press all the way back, downward facing dog. We come forward, high plank to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in to bring your right leg up towards the sky. Bend your knee, open up your hip. And we flip. Wild thing. We open up. And we come back. Right knee to right wrist. And slide your left toes back, making sure you don't end up in a habitual depth of this pose. Keep pushing yourself gently. Forearms come down. So if the posture has kind of ceased to go deeper, it could be you've reached your physical max. It could also be that maybe you're just not challenging yourself in this one anymore. So keep pulling right hip back, left hip forward. Meeting sensation with breath. And notice if it is intense, of course, as always, pain is never the goal, but also try to see that difference between when there is an intense sensation that is not harmful and one that is. Maybe your mind tells you to get up and out of a posture before your body actually needs it to. Maybe you can just sit with that discomfort. Maybe there are places in our body where we can soften a little bit more. Nothing needs to be rigid here. Maybe you can soften your neck. From here, slowly come all the way back up onto your hands. Bend your left knee in and bring your left hand up and over to your left foot. Squeeze left foot in, and maybe your right hand comes up onto your right leg, or maybe on a block if you have one. Making sure that here as well, your hips stay square. And maybe you can slide your left foot into the elbow crease, pointing your fingers up. If you do, maybe your right hand comes up and over, interlacing the fingers and keep looking forward. Pressing right elbow into head and head into elbow, making sure you're not moving your head to either one side. Slowly we release. Shift your weight over to your right hip and bring your left foot all the way up and over, bringing the right knee to 90 degrees and then placing left foot on top of your right knee. Inhale to sit up tall and exhale to maybe fold forward. Maybe you stay up tall. And from here, slowly come all the way back up, sitting up tall. And maybe from here, you grab onto your left foot and you bring it all the way into the hip crease of your right hip. Moving your right foot forward a little bit so that as you lean forward, your left knee can hit the floor. From there, hands over to your right foot. And it might actually help if you have a wall near you, so you can press away from that wall and slide your right foot on top of your left leg for your full lotus. Definitely do not force yourself here, but you can always see and check if your body is maybe capable of a little bit more than it was before in a careful way. If it does not work, you can always stay in your half lotus with your right foot down. Inhaling to sit up tall here as well. From here, slowly unravel. You can heel toe your right foot off of your left leg. We roll all the way back to unravel the feet, cross the ankles, and step back, downward facing dog. And breathe in to come back forward. High plank to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in to bring your left leg up towards the sky. Bend your knee, open up your hip, and flip. Wild thing. Slowly come back. Left knee to left wrist and slide your right toes back. Keep pressing right hip forward, left hip back. Again, making sure you're not in that habitual depth. And you keep bringing yourself to new places. Forearms come down. Elbows pull forward, right toes pull back. You already know. Slowly coming all the way back up. Bending your right knee in. Right hand comes up and over to catch the right foot and squeeze it in. Maybe right foot slides into your right elbow crease, fingers point up. Making sure not to fall onto your left hip. Maybe you use your hand on a block in order to help you stay balanced. And I always feel like the main trick for that balance is square hips. And I know you might be sick of hearing me say that, but right hip forward, left hip back. And then this one also a little bit of pressing up and out of your left shin. It presses into the floor. And eventually that balance will become second nature and you won't even have to think about it. But we have to learn to do it consciously first. Maybe left hand comes up and over. Slowly release. Always comes onto your left hip. We open that left knee up. And we come to that full pigeon. Inhale to sit up tall. And exhale to fold in. Maybe. Slowly coming all the way back up. Grabbing onto your right foot, pointing your foot, and then sliding your right foot into that wrist crease. You can heel toe your left knee outwards. Lean forward so that you can bring your right knee down to the floor. And then grab onto your left foot and you can help your left foot slide on top. If this hurts your knee, immediate stop. If it doesn't, however, see if you can come to your full lotus. Otherwise, maybe just your half lotus. And if you're in there or if you're halfway in there, you might simply feel that stretch in the tops of your feet more than anywhere else, maybe. And slowly unravel heel toe, your left foot off of your right leg. We lean back to unravel the right leg, cross your ankles, and plant your hands to step back. Rest back for your downward facing dog. Inhale to come forward, high plank to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pull your hips forward, slight bend through your elbows, shoulders down and back. And exhale to press back, downward facing dog. Walk your hands all the way back to meet your feet, back edge of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to fold in deep, grabbing opposite elbows, slightly bending your knees, sending your weight into your heels. Relaxing your neck, your eyebrows, your jaw. Maybe swaying side to side. And then bring both hands back down to the floor. And bend especially your right knee, or if you need to bend both knees to bring your weight to your hands, you bend both knees. And walk your hands over to the right side, squeezing right hip, right shoulder together. And press away from your hands. Stretching left side, lower back. And come all the way back through the mid-center and over to your left. Squeeze left hip, left shoulder together and press your hips over to your right. relaxing your neck here as well. And then slowly find your way back center, crossing your right ankle behind your left, lifting both of your heels high and walking your hands over to the right side until you face the back of your mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Heel toe, your big toes closer together, heels have some space. We sweep the floor and land in Utkatasana chair pose. Sit down a little bit lower, and all the way back down to the floor, Navasana. Inhale to rise high, and exhale to come down low. Inhale up, exhale down, and up. Last one, we come down, we hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees to chest, lay back, little rock side to side. And they've decided to put on loud music in the kitchen. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'm sorry if you can. It's a slow song, so it's not that bad. From here, kick your right leg out. Left hand now to your left. And roll your left knee over to the right side. Inhale to get up tall. And exhale to rinse deep. Slowly coming all the way back center. Left leg out, right knee in, and we roll over to the left side. And we come all the way back center. Both soles of the feet come down to your mat and hands next to your ears. I know you both can. So we press up into Chakrasana, wheel pose. Breathing in and out through your nose. And again, pubic bone gently under. It's probably, of course, not going to be possible to do it in an extreme way. But think about making that motion to protect your lower spine. Glutes active. And we even press up and out of the hands actively to come up. Press up and out of your heels. Everything presses down to rise, even here. We don't land and sink in. We press down to rise. Keep breathing. From here, slowly start to bend your elbows, chin to chest. And we rock all the way back down low. And bend your knees into your chest, little rock side to side again. Bringing both hands and both hands and arms, both hands and feet into the sky. And we start making some circles with our wrists, our ankles. First one way, then the other way. Stretching and crunching your fingers and your toes. And then shaking it all out. Wobbling your legs, your arms. And when you feel ready, you bring your hands underneath your hips, bringing your hips all the way up towards the sky into Sarvangasana. Feet up, hips towards your face. Walking your chest towards your chin rather than bringing your chin to your chest. Neck relaxed. And slowly lower your feet back behind the head. Plow pose. Pressing your heels away from you to straighten your legs and get deeper. And then slowly bend your knees down to your ears for deaf man's pose. Bringing the soles of your hands or the palms of your hands back down to the floor. And as you lower down, vertebra by vertebra, you can straighten your legs again, using them as a weight while you use your hands as brakes. Coming down vertebra by vertebra. And landing in happy baby. Maybe even opening in straddle splits. And then slowly release, bringing your knees to your chest, your nose to your knees. And if you feel like you are missing anything, take these last few moments to do whatever you need to feel complete. Otherwise, you give yourself a big squeeze, tense, tense, tight, tight, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale to full wide into Shavasana. I'll take you guys inside with me in case you can hear this music for Shavasana. Taking a big breath in from here and a big breath out. Another big breath in and out through your mouth. Last time, breathe in and out. Gentle breaths from here as you need them. And enjoying this last minute in stillness. Allowing your body to fall heavier and heavier with every passing exhale. Allowing your eyes to sink deeper into their sockets. And your tongue to melt off of the roof of your mouth. Taking a conscious moment to thank your body for carrying you. Thank yourself for showing up. And find one more thing to be grateful for today. Taking a gentle breath in here to bring your awareness back to your body and into the here and now. And in your own way, in your own time, bring yourself all the way back up into your seated position. Thank you, girls, so much. I hope you're doing good. And sorry, my hair is stuck. I hope you'll have a lovely Saturday